How do I look? Got the bow tie on my beard. Welcome, everyone, to episode 497 of The Daily Mother Swole. The most muscular swolecast in the realm. The Beard Bowcast. Because when I flicks, you flicks, we all flicks.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to The Daily Swole.
Every day live at 12 noon Eastern Time. Thank you for joining me. Very chill intro because we are getting up. We're going for a walk. Throwing a little variable skis into the swole. So we're taking this gain train for a ride. It's a beautiful day, so I thought, you know what, why the hell should I be in one place? Let's take this puppy for a stroll. What's going on, Dan? What's going on, Justin? So remember, everyone, you can join the Daily Swole. Where are we here? You can join the Daily Swole live every day at 12 noon Eastern Time right here on Facebook. And you can also catch every single episode on SoundCloud and iTunes and also on YouTube. So every single day I am live. The show is recorded and absolutely zero excuses. Yeah, mobile swole. What the hell, right? What the hell? Let's just get some air under my wings. I figured this would kind of shake things up a little bit. It's nice. It's nice being in a different spot, you know. It's nice changing up the scenery. You know, this is exactly what I talk about. This is exactly what I talk about with changing up your environment at the gym. Like if you're in the gym, the same gym all the time, if you're always in the same gym, that you need to change up your environment. You need to go to a different gym. You need to go to a different location. Sometimes it's not even you need to change your diet. It's not even that you need to change up your exercise. It's not that you need to change your entire routine. It's just that you need to change your scenery. And that could even just be for a couple workouts just to mix things up. Comment below, actually, if you all have multiple gym memberships. Any of you have more than one membership at the gym? I have like 4 all over. I actually got one up here where I'm staying, escaping from the hurricane.
Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Michelle Davis Fitness. I'm your host, Michelle Davis, and my co-host, Heidi Speaker. We are here to introduce to you the amazing Swole Master, Papa Swolio. That's right. He's throwing his guns up every day at noon, and he is, yes, that's right. Welcome, Dash, to the show.
Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. So I met you through a friend, Catfish. He is a good friend of mine. He is a big fan of yours. And he told me about Swolenormous every day at noon on Facebook Live. You got to check him out. Now tell me a little bit about your show and your background in health and fitness.
It started, I've always been active. I've always been into sports, played baseball my whole life. I fell in love with fitness, particular playing around in high school, but really in college. I went to a small school, so everything was kind of close together. The gym was right there, and most people know when you go to college, all of a sudden you have all this free time, which is where most people get into trouble. I fell into fitness. I fell in love with it. Really transferred all my energy from loving baseball over into just lifting hard and eating right. I just absorbed everything. I changed my major, studied exercise science in school, did all the top certifications, CSCS, strength coaching. I taught for the National Academy of Sports Medicine for a few years, teaching their certification around the country. Worked at a school where I taught people to be personal trainers. I've opened a gym. I've done speaking work and certifications for P90X and Insanity with Beachbody. So I've done videos. I've kind of always been from the camera. I've done boot camps. I've trained in the condos on the beach. I've done the one-on-ones. I've trained in the box gyms. I've pretty much done everything in fitness. But yeah, that's like the background. And then Papa Swolio launched about a year and a half ago. And I decided that I really wanted to go. It was either, I would say, sink or swim.
Right.
with social media. I was one of those people that kind of, it's too much with the phones. Everyone's looking down. It's too, I wanted to cut off from it. So I actually stopped doing social media for like 6 months. And then the real kicker was my grandfather passed away, and he was always up with fitness. He had several iPads. He had all like the technological stuff. And I realized, he was almost 90 years old, and he was ahead of the technology, even more than I was. And I realized I needed to step my game up and absorb it all, or I was going to fall behind. I never wanted to be one of those people like, what are these kids doing these days? So I never wanted to be that guy that was like out of touch. I didn't know like the latest video game, at least. I didn't want to be one of those old guys,
And so every day at noon, live on Facebook, let's talk about your Daily Swole.
Yeah, 12 noon Eastern time. I'm in Miami. So 12 noon Eastern time every day. And I picked that time because a lot of people do lunch. It's not too early for the West Coast. It's a good break time for the East Coast. There was nothing that I would sleep through. I would never miss like a 7 a.m. show. So I had to pick something that I'm like, all right, that's reasonable, easy thing to remember. And boom, I just started doing it. And that was it. It started, rough around the edges, 10 views here and there. And literally, I know we'll get into it, but I literally tried everything under the sun, saw what stuck, and then pushed harder on that. Simple.
And let's talk about your accountability meetings that you have and your free ebook and all the stuff that you offer to your clients. You offer so much amazing free data, but you also have your accountability members as well.
Sure. Yeah. What I found is just, in order, especially with the fitness industry, and this, there's so much marketing, there's so much sell, and there's such a level of either respect or complete distrust. Like there's really nothing in the middle. It's like this person knows what he's talking about, I believe everything they say, or that's a scam artist, they're trying to sell me something. And I realized that you have to build that trust in order to make it a viable business or to provide people value. You have to do just that. You have to provide value. So I wanted to give a lot more. I wanted to give a lot up front and receive people's trust. And then if I came out with more products or more services, then have a launching pad for that belief and that system that, okay, this guy is not going to steer me the wrong way because of what he's providing me. And I based it all around community. I based it all around what I can do with other people and bring them together. I think that's one of the benefits of my, I want to say organization, but my family, we call it, that it's a lot of people with the same struggles, a lot of people with the same adversities, same challenges, and the power and the knowledge and the information that everyone has. It's not just someone who has, I have certifications, I have experience. No, like the life experiences that a mother of 3 that has 2 jobs and a husband that's working all day, like they have knowledge, they have awareness of how to overcome stress that a lot of people won't recognize because they don't have a top certification. A lot of it is very simple. It's setting aside the systems, it's setting aside the time, it's management. A lot of those things, you can have the best program and the best diet, but if you don't manage your time, you're not going to get it done. So what good is it?
So your subscription fee is $14.95, easy. And it's something that people pay, and then you give them a 15-minute consultation of your time where he actually talks to you about certain things. And every single day you have certain topics that you go over. And what I love is the humor. Right off the bat is every single video you have different filters, you have a personality, you cuss, you're real, you say stuff that it's so real and raw that it makes you laugh, which is just hilarious. You don't find a lot of people like that nowadays.
Yeah, it's just a lot of it is me. It's shades of me. It's like a piece of me that's maybe extrapolated, exaggerated. But I just love just having fun. I love trying to get people's attention. But at the bottom line, the reason why I found that I can say what I say, I can get away with calling people fat in like my viral videos, and people swarming to me and be like, "Oh, thank you for calling me fat. I've been trying to lose weight for years." Rather than like, man, this guy's a real dick. I mean, I get a lot of that. Like, I thought you were such an asshole at first, but then I listen. I'm like, man, he's not really insulting. He's not saying that he's better than me. He's just saying like the truth. Like, wake up, snap out of it.
And that's why I like your Friday excuse video. That's why I played it, because, okay, Heidi, you look awesome, mother of 2.
Oh, thank you.
You could put your kids and say, oh, I don't want to work out today. I'm just going to take care of the kids.
Yeah.
You know, like
I mean,
you
there's a
don't
lot
use
of
that
stuff
as
that
an-
comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't use it as an excuse. You just fight through, you push through, and you just get done what needs to be done.
And I love how you say, you know, you work at you have the weekend to relax, but let's be real, people use happy hour, or they'll use in the very afternoon of Friday, that 2.5 days.
Right.
And so
Yeah.
It's that, and one thing, and a lot of times when I go through the show, I'll say things in my head. I'm like, that's good. Like, I don't necessarily plan every last thing that I was going to say, but I think it came out in the episode. I was talking about using kids as a shield.
Mm-hmm.
And like a veil, like, okay, I have 3 kids or 2 kids or whatever it is, or 2 jobs. The fact of the matter is, whether you have 5 kids or no kids, you have to work out. You have to eat right. Like, you're still the same person. It doesn't, like, I'm not saying it's easier. I mean, I don't have kids, so it's obviously going to be, my management's going to be a little bit easier because I can do what I want when I need to. But it doesn't change the fact that I have to do the same workout as a mother or a father would have to do. So you could either use as an excuse or a reason, because you have kids. You better work out because you got to be in shape to take care of them and be healthy for them, or they're going to be changing your bedpan, you know, your philosophy back in 30
And
years.
you gotta stay
But-
mentally disciplined. I think that's what really like gives me the most benefit of working out and lifting weights, is that mental discipline it gives me. You know, when I'm tired, I don't want to do the dishes. I don't want to, like, you know, take my kids and my dog to the park, but I'm like, no, I like did this freaking hard workout this morning and I pushed through. I can do the dishes. Like, that's easy compared to what I did this morning.
for you, that's awesome.
And so,
take-
it's really comparable to like everything in life.
For sure. I mean, you have kids. That's a job in itself, and
It is.
like,
It's
never. I'm never going to say it's easy, but you know, like Michelle was saying, in my private group, I also do spotlight videos. I do like this. We do interviews with the members, because it's so important to hear from someone that is a mother of 3. And we have those, and I try to encourage them because they're like, oh, I don't want to be on camera. But I try to encourage them to share their stories, because if someone's watching and they're 50 pounds overweight, like in my private group, and they see a mother of 3 and they're saying, yeah, I get up at 6:30 and I work out before my kids wake up and I come back and I get them ready for school. It's like, if she can do it, I can do it. So I think the power that we all have within, and the power that a mother of 3 can have, even if you're not a fitness expert, it's just, you know, do you have the desire and the drive to get it done? And that can be the inspiration that anyone needs. And like I said, it doesn't matter the tools you have, whether or not you use them. I mean, that's the one. That's the one. You know, that's the binary effect. That's the one or none.
And I love how interactive you are with every single person that comments on the live feed. You talk back to them. If someone asks you a question, you answer it. And so you sometimes have hundreds of people just commenting and commenting and commenting, and it's so difficult, I'm sure, to concentrate on what you're talking about and then get to these questions. But give out all the information if people would like to follow you, hire you, get more information about you.
Right now, give them my information.
Yeah.
Really, it's Swolenormous anywhere on social media. I mean, I use Facebook and Instagram the most. You can follow me also on Snapchat, but Facebook and Instagram is the best way to contact me. You can email me, swolenormous@gmail.com, and the link, swolenormous.com, will take you actually right to where you can download my ebook, and that will get you in my ecosystem, and you'll get a series of emails that explains a little bit about my history, the Daily Swole. So that's one of the best places to start, because you'll kind of get into the ecosystem right there. But every day on Facebook live, and I'm always doing stories on Instagram, posting motivational content. And like you said, the interaction is everything. You know, what do all these big, you know, fitness quote celebrities have in common is that they put out stuff, they take videos of them working out, but they don't interact with their fans that much. You don't get access to them. And, you know, that's the kind of thing that's hard to scale, because time is the most valuable asset. But if someone has if someone's taking the time out of their day to watch me live, especially for 10, 15, or 20 minutes, I mean, they leave a comment or they say something, it's like, you know, the least I can do is try to address, you know, their concern or try to answer them. I mean, like, I'm honored when someone gives me their time, because that's all we have, and you never get that back. So if you think about it in that sense, you could pay me $1,000, but to watch my show for 10 or 15 minutes, that's, especially when you have something like a little 4-inch screen, you can only fit one thing on there at a time. And if they're watching me, it's like there's billions of things that people can be doing.
True.
Talking to someone, taking a bath, eating some food, watching TV, but watching me. So it's, it's an honor to do that, and that people actually want to watch, this freak of nature live. I don't know why.
I've got to say, doesn't Swole Normus just pump you up?
I know, like,
Me
show
and
us your
Michelle
guns
were-
again. Show us your guns. Do the,
Yeah.
do the
We were like talking about how we were just
See,
lagging
just
and we were
the
so
beard.
tired before this, and
There you
now
go.
like excited.
I don't even lift. I don't even lift. I have no time anymore.
Well, thank you for being a guest. I'd love to have you on next month. I'd love to talk to more about diet and nutrition because you give so much vital advice about that as well.
Yeah, sure. Like, what's up? Do you want me to? Want me to just jump into that?
No, well, actually, I would love to have you on as a guest next
Yeah,
month if
but-
that's possible. So I'll just text you
absolutely.
some dates, and I definitely think you should get more information. Just when you guys are heading to Santa Maria today, just watch some of his videos.
Okay, for
You'll
sure.
crack up. Thank you so much, Swole Normus, for being a
Thank
guest.
you. It was nice
Thank you
meeting
so much.
Okay, see you next month.
Later.
Bye.